Well, we saw two movies tonight. We saw Pacific Rim, and the theater was completely empty, and we saw Grown Ups 2.
Yeah, Grown Ups 2, the epic space sci-fi adventure film starring Adam Sandler and his best friends.
And the theater was completely filled.
Yeah, unlike the other movie we went to go see right before this.
What does that tell us about America?
It scares me. So Grown Ups 2 is the sequel to Grown Ups, with Adam Sandler playing around with his friends again.
Basically, and I saw the first one when it came out, the Grown Ups film, and it was, I don't even really want to call it a film. It's just basically kind of a mishmash of, like you said, like failed, rejected Saturday Night Live skits. Have them all in the same spot again. Let's work up some crazy schemes and some basically gags and see which ones stick.
Well, yeah, the first movie, they just sat around a lake for the whole movie, and this movie, they kind of just go about one day in their life, but there's really no point. Like, they go to Kmart, they practice football, they jump off a cliff naked, and then they have a 1980s themed party.
And a fight with Taylor Lautner.
Yeah, that's Grown Ups too.
And basically, like John and I were saying, it's every one of Adam Sandler's friends in the film at some point. Like I leaned over to him and I was like, I'm just waiting for Steve Buscemi, and like 2 scenes later, there he was.
Pops up, and then Shaquille O'Neal pops up.
Right, which is nice, I guess. I'm not walking into an Adam Sandler comedy thinking like this is going to be amazing or this is going to be great. Unfortunately, because I used to really like his comedies in the 90s.
Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, he called this shit, boo.
They did seem a little bit more like they actually were trying. And now it's just like, let's just get these guys in the shot and try to make it look nice.
Yeah, let's just do that bland formula that gets people in the theater and make them think that they've seen a good movie. You know, everything about the comedy in this movie, I'm not gonna lie. There's a few funny moments in this movie.
A couple.
And then that comedic moment is ruined by that stupid writing and the stupid fart joke that they feel like they have to include every 10 minutes in the movie.
Yeah, it was true because there were a lot of gags where there would be a joke and I was like, you know what, that actually wasn't awful. Like, okay, I got a chuckle out of that. Yeah. But then, like you said, there'd be like an added thing at the end of the scene to kind of cap it off that made it just go...
A few things I liked about the movie. Let's be a little bit positive for about 3 seconds here.
You cover that section. The thing about this movie is, like I said, I told him going in, I was like, as long as it's not Jack and Jill, I don't care. And it's not as bad as Jack and Jill. It's not even remotely... Jack and Jill is like something else. This movie is just really dumb.
Adam Sandler doesn't play a tranny. One of the other great things I want to say about the movie, I'll play Mr. Positive Peter over here. Visually, the movie's fun to look at. I'm not talking about the cinematic value of the artistic touch. I'm talking about this movie has a lot of chicks in it, a lot of hot women, a whole bunch of college girls that are drinking.
And then, all of a sudden, you get to have a male cheerleader car wash as well. So, I mean, it's like you said, they give you a good thing, and then they put some crap to top it off. And that's exactly what we get with Grown Ups 2. It's just, I'm sorry. I did not like this movie at all. Like, I can tell you guys, I can honestly tell you that I would have probably hated this movie if I hadn't seen it with you.
Watching it with somebody else, it adds a little bit of humor, a little bit of, you can at least enjoy the movie in a bad way.
But the thing is, I'm pretty much off the Adam Sandler train. I really am. I don't really know what else this guy is going to do.
Jack and Jill Part 2? I will say it has Taylor Lautner in it, and that's enough to just don't watch it. You know, they just formulated this movie just to be the most broad, appealing movie ever, and it's a little bit watered down at times, but at little tokens, you can see these comedic geniuses that are in the movie, which are now, they're in comas. But every once in a while, they wake up for just a second, and they give you something funny, and then it's ruined by the fart jokes.
Yeah, it's dumb. I'm going to give Grown Ups 2 a D+. It's just dumb, you know, but I mean, were you really expecting it to be like this amazing experience? It's just not really worth your time unless you are just absolutely in love with all these actors and don't really care, or maybe have a group of friends you can laugh at it and make fun of it for being stupid.
And I think I'm going to give Grown Ups 2 a C-. You know, if you watch the movie alone, I'd probably give it closer to around a D, but you know what? I got a few chuckles. We made fun of it a few times. I think that added to the experience. All right, guys, that's our thoughts on Grown Ups 2. Like it or hate it, let me know down below. By the way, this is my good pal Stuckmann. He's here in the Flick Cave for a couple days against his will. I actually handcuff him in the basement, put him down in the well, and I make him put lotion on the skin.
You didn't have to tell him.
You put lotion in the basket! Fuck that. That's Buffalo Bill. Anyway, guys, check out Chris's channel. And by the way, I'm going to have a Pacific Rim review. It should be up now or maybe tomorrow. Anyway, if it is up, click the link somewhere up here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.